Hi, kindergarten. Happy Monday morning. I'm going to do math with you today. And our fact practice is a little bit different. It's the fact homework where you get to pretend to be the teacher. It is 125. So it says fact homework 125. So we're going to work on this together today. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to grade the paper like the teacher would. You're going to look at the fact, and some of them are tricky. They're going to try to stump you. So some of them are wrong. So you have to determine whether it's right or wrong. If it's right, you're going to put a dot next to it, just like Miss Willie would. But if it's wrong, you're going to cross it out and write the correct answer. Are you ready? The first one we're going to do is 4 minus 3. It says 4 minus 3 equals 1. Is that correct? You're right, that is correct. Put a dot next to it. The next one is 2 minus 0 equals 0. You're right, that is correct. So you're going to put a dot next to it. The next one is 6 minus 2 equals 4. You're right, that is correct. Dot. The next one is 7 minus 6 equals 1. That's a difference of 1 problem. You're right, it's correct. Then let's do the last one in that row. 10 minus 3 equals 7. You're right, that is correct. Give it a dot. So the first row is all correct. Let's look at the next row. 8 minus 1 is 7. Correct. 3 minus 2 is 1. That's a difference of 1 problem. You're right, that's correct. 10 minus 5 is 5. Is that correct? Yep, it is. 10 minus 9 is 1. That's a difference of 1 problem. You're right. And 5 minus 2 equals 3. Is that correct? It is. Good job, Kinder. So far, the first 2 rows were all correct. I wonder if they're going to stump us in the third row. Let's look at it carefully. 11 minus 2 equals 8. Is that correct? It's not. 11 minus 2 is 9. That's the one they're going to trick us on. So cross out the 8. And you're going to write the number 9. 10 minus 6 equals 4. Is that correct? It is. Give it a dot. 8 minus 7 equals 1. That's a difference of 1 problem. It's correct. 10 minus 1 equals 9. That's correct. And the last one, 6 minus 5 equals 1. That's a difference of 1. It's correct. So far, they've only stumped us once. Let's look on that last row. How about 10 minus 4 equals 6? Is that correct? It is. It's correct. We're going to give it a dot. 9 minus 8 equals 1. Is that correct? It's a difference of 1 problem. 1 is the answer. Good job. 8 minus 2 equals 5. Is that correct? Boys and girls are trying to fool us again. What's 8 minus 2? 8 minus 2 is 6. Please write the number 6 and cross that answer out. 5 minus 4 equals 1. That's correct. That's a difference of 1. And the very last one, 9 minus 2 equals 7. Is that correct? It is. Good job. Okay, I hope you had fun being the teacher today. See you soon.
Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Pingle and I'm back on Monday, April 27th, 2020 for another math lesson. Let's begin as we always do by using our best handwriting to write our name at the top of the paper. When you write your name, please use Hannah the Handwriting Hummingbird's perfect handwriting to complete your first and last name. Now if you're completing this using paper, you may want to choose a pencil, crayon, or a rainbow marker. It's completely up to you. Let's get started. Number 1, circle all the numbers that are between 38 and 51. Now, if you have a 100s chart, I would suggest that you might want to use this to see which has a number between 38 and 51. 43 will, so I will circle that. 55 does not belong in between or in the middle of. It has too many, so I will cross it off. 50 can go in the middle, so I will circle that. 35 would be too small. It has to be greater than 38 and less than 51. 47 would be in the middle, and 39. Now again, if you have a 100s chart or another math material that shows all those numbers, it might help you to complete it. But make sure that it has a group of 3 10s and 9 extra ones, all the way through 5 groups of 10 and 0 extra ones. Number 2, Leslie has 3 dimes and 2 pennies. Teresa has 3 pennies and 1 dime. Draw the coins and color the pennies brown. Now this has us doing a lot in our picture, so we're going to have to use different colors to show the different amounts of money. There are lots of different strategies we can use to show dimes and pennies. My favorite is beginning sounds, so I'm going to do D for dimes. Now I'm going to do 3 dimes, and I'm going to keep the same color and draw 2 pennies. P for pennies. Now these are the amount of money that Leslie has. Now I'm going to switch colors and do Teresa's amount of money. 3 pennies. They were trying to trick us by starting with pennies. But I'm going to put my pennies together. And then Teresa only had 1 dime. So now they want you to color the pennies brown. But again, Miss Pingle does not have brown, so I'm just going to circle it. I'm going to problem solve there. And now the questions that are asked say, how many dimes do the girls have all together? I see 4. 3 from Leslie and 1 from Teresa. 3 and 1 make 4. There are 4 dimes. How many pennies do the girls have together? Well, I see 5. There are 2 from Leslie and 3 from Teresa. 2 plus 3 makes 5. There are 5 pennies. How much money is that altogether? If you went to the store and you gave all the coins to someone, how much money would you have? Dimes are worth 10 cents and pennies are worth 5 cents. So every time I touch a dime, I'm going to count by tens and then switch over for pennies with ones. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. That is 45 cents. There are 4 groups of 10 and 5 extra ones to make 45. Number 3. The children in Miss Tremblay's class made this graph about their favorite colors. Write one thing you know about the children in Miss Tremblay's class. I will let you complete this one because my graph does not have any of the colors shaded in. So I would like you to write one thing that you see about the graph. I'll let you finish that after we complete numbers 4 and 5. Number 4. Finish these number patterns. 400, 500, 600, Whoa. Hundreds, that's some big numbers. But if you really think about it, I hear 400, 500, 600. Hundreds are just things. I could be saying 4 banana, 5 banana, 6 banana. I could be saying 4 bikes, 5 bikes, 6 bikes. Hundreds is just a thing. So I think they're counting by hundreds. So I'm going to start with 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. And continue with the second pattern. 23, 33, 43. What kind of pattern do you see? Are the groups of 10 or the groups of 1 increasing or getting higher? I think the pattern is plus 10. The groups of 10 are going to go up. 23, 33, 43, 53, 63, 73, 83, and 93. Remember, the groups of 10 are increasing, but the ones stay the same. They all have 3 at the end. The last number pattern says 50, 45, 40. I know the number pattern. Can you figure out the number pattern? It has to do with 5s. Do you think it's plus 5, where the numbers are getting greater, or minus 5, where the numbers are getting smaller? Minus 5s. We're going to count down by 5s. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, and 15. Now, number 4 was pretty hard, but I know what you did. You just tried your best and forget the rest. And that's all that we care about. Just do your best as long as you are trying. That's what we want to see. Lastly, let's find the answers. I see minus 10s, plus 10s, 3-digit addition, my favorite. And I also have some difference of 1 and difference of 2. Good thing Miss Willie taught us difference of 2. Let's try our best with that one at the end. 25 minus 10. Remember, the groups of 10 get smaller, so it goes from 25 down to 15. 42 plus 10 means that this group of 10 and 42 needs to increase by one group of 10. So 42 plus 10 equals 52. And 3-digit equations. Let's see. I know 6 and 4 is a way to make 10. So I will use those together first. 6 plus 4 is 10. And then 3 more. It's a group of 10 and 3 more, 13. I love math so much. I love figuring out the patterns and figuring out the answers and the strategies. All right. 9 minus 7. There are 2 numbers between 9 and 7. 9, there's 8, and then 7. So 9 minus 7 equals 2. There are 2 number of difference between those. 6 minus 1, wait, those are the numbers that are next to each other on the number line. And I know it's subtraction, so it's a difference of 1. And now we're done. Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself another pat on the back. Give yourself a truck driver superstar cheer. Honk, honk. Good job, good buddy. Way to go, my friends. I am so proud of you. Keep up the good work, and we'll see you tomorrow.